All right, welcome one and all to the amazing, one-of-a-kind PPC Unfiltered podcast with Michael Nadalin in Australia, market lead. He's over there somewhere. And Cory Lindo from Ads by Cory. I'm a solopreneur. Love what I do. We're both in the Google Ads, Facebook Ads space. Michael does a lot more Facebook ads than I certainly
Mm.
do. But you've come here looking for insights, news, and we got a lot of stuff for you today. Michael, how's things going, man?
Mate, things are good. It is a Thursday morning, and I love Thursdays because it's closer to Friday. I've got a few meetings today, few new business clients, few new business meetings. Very excited for them. Life's going well, mate. How about you?
Yeah. Dude, Thursday is Friday evening, right? Friday Eve. Friday Eve. I
Yeah,
mean, that is that
yeah, the
messed
Friday
that
before
all up.
Friday.
Friday before
Yeah,
Friday. He's like, no, things are good, man. It's been, it's a little hectic because it's November, and
yeah,
I work predominantly with larger e-commerce retailers. So, yeah, it's a little crazy, a little hectic, a lot of last minute requests, and that's expected. Usually, I go into November knowing it's going to be a little more hectic than usual, but it's fun. We've had some incredible October results for many of my clients. Some of the best months that we've had on record, which is insane in the
yeah.
e-commerce space. Usually October is just sort of like, yeah, let's just try to put that to the side and let's focus on November. But no, I've had some really phenomenal results. A lot of that due to some of the code that I've written, custom code to create some forecasting and say, hey, let's build some confidence around putting additional spend during a month that you might not intuitively think we should be putting spend. And some of those insights have really driven our strategy, and we've seen amazing results from that. So yeah, things are looking up. Things are looking great, and November is doing really great for a lot of my clients so far. So I'm
Mm.
really excited for them.
Wonderful to
Yeah,
hear, mate. Now that's a nice humble brag. Nah, joking.
that is a
You
little humble.
obviously, well, the truth is, man, like you really excel in Google Ads around e-commerce and especially around peak seasons. Either it's Black Friday or the clients' peak seasons based on their data. So it's
Mhm.
no surprise you're seeing the best results because, mate, you're a bloody legend at it.
I appreciate that. Oh, speaking of that, Michael, we both just got voted into the PPC survey top 100 influencers in the PPC space.
Yeah.
So how does
For the
that
second
feel
year in the row.
for the
Second year
second
in the row.
year, two time? How does it feel, man? You've been awarded into the top 100. How does it
Yeah.
feel to be recognized?
Honestly, when I got the message about it, genuinely shocked, and I'm not a type of person because I'm like, I haven't been releasing content this year. I've done a few posts here and there. Obviously, we do this podcast, and people do see it, but there's nothing being that's just exclusive Michael Nadalin or Market Lead. Just pure, like the truth is, because I've been really busy, like been launching another company that's going very well. Market Leads expanding with new team members and heaps of clients, like a lot of times putting out content is part of an acquisition strategy, but I realized I don't need more clients. Like we're really busy. So when I did get that uh, email, I was like, this is amazing because it's like, it's just nice to be acknowledged for the work that you do, the expertise you put out there.
Yeah.
And similar to a lot of the other amazing people that are out there, like it's because they're putting content out there. It's the most influential people because they're putting content out there. They're influencing the market, the thought patterns, the thinking. So whilst there will be a lot of amazing people in the world who are like really good at the skill and the craft, you're not influencing anyone because you're not actually sharing that expertise with the world or
Mm.
kind of being like a guiding light to help people. So it's just really nice to be acknowledged for that because I do take pride in the amazing work we do, the clients that we really impact, and the content that you and I put out and what we put out because it's just like I want everyone to win.
Yeah, we
So
want to help
that's how I
people.
feel.
Yeah. That's what
What
I mean, you could say this is all self promotion and everything, but honestly, I know you and I, when we started even just considering doing this podcast, whatever, a year ago plus, we really came at it was we just really want to talk and catch up, but also
Yeah,
record it and help some people. Like, I know it's easy to say, oh, this is just a marketing spiel, but honestly, we had so many leads and so much business we still do that, it wasn't an easy decision to get started with this whole brand, right?
yeah,
Because we have been busy this whole time. It wasn't like we necessarily needed a bunch of new clients, but we did have this feeling, this need to help people out and give some of the advice that's been sort of sitting in our head this whole time. So,
yeah.
yeah, it's been a pleasure. It is fantastic to be recognized. yet again. I was also kind of surprised for the same reason. I have not been great about putting out content this year. I'm fully honest about that. And honestly, my clients know this. Things have just been crazy busy for me
Yeah.
too. I mean, I've been building out tons of custom code, trying to build my own applications for PPC. Hopefully, I can get that out to the world within the next year or so. It's a ton of work, guys, to do
Yeah.
that type of stuff. Also, trying to improve my own skills in the data analysis, data science side, so that I can unleash on the world all of these things. But I want to be ready for that. I don't want to just have some half baked ideas and thoughts around it. I want you guys to get the absolute best material and it be fully processed and something that can be clean for you. It's not going to be perfect, but it
Yeah.
needs to be accurate. So that's what I'm working on for you guys. So I know it has not been the most content rich year for Cory Lindholm, but I will say expect a lot more next year. And yeah, I was equally shocked, but very humbled by the rating there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And I've got to acknowledge that for you, man. Like the reason why I wanted to do this podcast with you originally was because I was like, we did a few interviews on my channel, but it was because I saw you on the Solutions 8 channel and because I saw some of your posts. I'm like, this dude is damn smart. And I'm like, for my own selfish reasons, it's like, how do I figure out how to become friends with him so then I get to absorb all that beautiful nectar from your brain? And the reality is, it's like, I've recognized there's been a lot of amazing people I've become friends with in my life who I've had that mentality with, but it goes both ways. Like, I
Yeah.
wanted to learn from you. I wanted to be friends with you. Like, dude, we laugh all the time.
All the time.
Like, I
Yeah.
just know that every time we get on this call at 8 a.m. or 7 a.m., whatever the daylight savings, I'm like, there's going to be a lot of laughing before we get on. And then we call this the PPC Unfiltered podcast because honestly, this is not a polished show. It's just like us coming in with a few ideas and just talking. Like, there's no script. There is no like, we're like, oh, a week before, hey, we've got to like present ourselves like this. Like, this is us. This is how I speak to clients. Actually, I'm
Mhm.
probably more raw with clients, but it's really good that, even just after this time, we can still be acknowledged because it's like a lot of people do not like unfiltered stuff. They want the idea of it, but they don't actually want it because it challenges them to actually change, which most people don't
Mm.
want to do.
Really interesting point. Love that. Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you bringing the topic up for us to talk about because it's easy to just be like, okay, cool, I appreciate it, and kind of just move on and refocus into what you're doing. But sometimes you got to take a step back and just hold on and take a pause, pat yourself on the back, and move
Yeah.
forward. So
Not
that
even
was a
pat on
bit of a
yourself on
humble
the back,
brag.
double pat on the back.
Even
That's good.
better.
So, look, guys, the main reason we're saying this is because we want you to vote for us. We don't really care about you. We just want those damn votes. No. Look, we're going to put out more content. That's what we do. But it would be awesome if you voted for us because,
Yes.
if you're watching this and you're getting any value at all just to help you, this would help us a lot. God bless you.
Yes. Definitely. All right, man.